Hi, I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about a magnificent animal, the octopus. So this is going to be a little interactive. I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to have you raise your hand for the answers. So let's get started. So my first question is this. What is the plural of the word octopus? Is it A, octopi, B, octopuses, or C, octopizzles? So raise your hand if you think it's A, octopi. Cool. Raise your hand now if you think it's B, octopuses. Great. Finally, raise your hand now if you think it's C, octopizzles. Okay, so I'm guessing that most of you probably raised your hand on A, octopi, because that's what most people say. But most people do not say it correctly, because the correct answer is actually B, octopuses. So octopi, while it's conventionally accepted and it's an acceptable usage, it's just not technically correct. So octopi actually has the I to make it plural, and so that is a Latin ending, whereas octopus is actually a Greek word, and Latin endings and Greek words do not mix. So that's why we say octopuses. Great, let's move on to the second question. So the rest from here on out are yes or no, so this will get a little bit easier. Do octopuses have beaks? Raise your hand if you think yes, they have beaks. Good. Raise your hand now if you think no, they do not have beaks. Cool. Well, if you thought they did have beaks, congratulations, you are correct. Octopuses do have beaks. They kind of look like a parrot beak, and they're located on the underside of the octopus. Great, on to question 3. Is an octopus a fish? Yes or no? So go ahead and raise your hand if you think yes, an octopus is a fish. Okay. Now, raise your hand if you think no, an octopus is not a fish. Excellent. Those of you who said not a fish are correct. So I know there's a commercial out right now that says that an octopus is a fish, but that's not true. Octopuses are cephalopods, which is a type of invertebrate. And so invertebrate means no backbone. Fishes, and if you've ever eaten one, you might have tasted one, you do have a backbone. So they are not the same. All right, final question, and it's a tricky one. Do octopuses have souls? So raise your hand if you think yes, octopuses totally have souls. Okay? Now raise your hand if you're like, nope, octopuses do not have souls. Well, that question doesn't have a real answer, right? Or if it does have a real answer, we can't know it. But the author of the book, The Soul of the Octopus, and her name is Sy Montgomery, absolutely think octopuses have souls. And if you read this book, I kind of challenge you to get through it and not think the same. Octopuses are playful and intelligent and quite frankly, really engrossing animals. And if you want to read more about them, you can follow Sy Montgomery's journey as she starts out in an aquarium meeting some of these cool animals. And she gets so into it, she learns to scuba and then goes out and sees them in the wild. So check out The Soul of the Octopus by Sy Montgomery today to learn more about these really, really cool animals.